matches. Even this first one here, we're starting off with kind of a bane. I would expect some pretty good gameplay, but we could see an upset here. Thomkar proving his progress, and then obviously Flixer's shirtless, so can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely gives power for sure. %100%. You know, both these players have a lot of tournaments experience. Something that comes up a lot in these races is, you know, tournaments are a different beast. They definitely feel a lot different. You got to worry about a lot more factors. But I'm not sure if either of these players are really going to be affected by that. I mean, they've played in a variety of tournaments, big, small.
Not to mention, Flixer has the experience with the with money on the line, essentially. With the Flixer was in the sleep, right? Sleep 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, if you're comfortable playing in front of that many people for that long versus Slipper, Nipcano, GTM, like everybody under the sun, I think Flixer's gonna be fine. I mean, he's jamming out right now. He's not being worried.
It's probably like me listening to AC/DC or something while doing speedruns. It adds to the adrenaline.
Yeah, jamming to music is definitely a plus if you can. Thomkar playing on English version, excuse me. Flixer playing on Japanese, so slight differences there in the text boxes on the intro. Didn't impact the gameplay too much though, as both players will be going for LBLJ route here.
Yeah, that's the main thing, is when you have LBLJ versus non-LBLJ, it's a huge difference in routing and time. In this case, though, they're both, there you go. This is what you like to see.
Yeah, Thomkar making up that intro deficit there on the LBLJ, a lot cleaner into the pipe. And going for some nutty movement here. Did he go for the turnaround on the button? I didn't even catch that. I think this is...
Thomkar doing the box rollout.
Yeah, we're going for elevator cycles. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Getting bopped a little bit. Looked pretty beautiful. At least we didn't die, though. Very easy at any point in that movement to just take a fat L and fall into the abyss, but Thomkar keep it together for now.
Yeah, neither one of them having this, you know, Tsukijima success. They're probably both on, like, the same cycle here. Yeah, they're both on the same, I think that's normal cycle, maybe even late cycle. But at the end of the day, here we are, synced up right at the end. In for a good match here. Double firsties! Double firsties! Oh, it's so good!
Huge. I like how Flixer has... I'm just speculating here, but I'm pretty sure this is the setup. I'm pretty sure Flixer has like a second monitor or something, or like the monitor that he uses for his PC with the webcam on top, and he looks over at his split, but it looks like he's just staring into the souls of the viewers every time. Is Thomkar missing a throw here? Gonna have to go for the double toss. Give Flixer back the lead.
I noticed he does that too, but I actually have the chat on the same monitor as my live split, so anytime I look over, I'm like just off the camera whenever I look at the splits. And I have some people like thinking like, what the heck are you looking at? It's like, oh, I gotta check my timer, or the chat's right here. Everything's right next to the camera. So, yeah. I think Flixer's got a similar setup, which is pretty cool.
Alright, rolling up to Womps pretty much in sync here. We'll see how the cookies tumble, as they say. I think that's the saying. Entry here to Womps. We'll see what the strats are. I know Thomkar is known for going for some really, some might say stupid strats in races, just like absolutely brute forcing Salt Quest, and looks like we're gonna do it here. We'll nab it though, so it might not be so stupid after all. Thomkar making me eat my words.
Texture, but Thomkar getting the swag points, Flixer getting the consistency points, but either way, it's good to see them both get cannonless, because that's a star that sometimes just doesn't want to work, no matter how you try it.
Yeah, I mean, Salt Quest is definitely a monk-ass star to go for, as Thomkar messing up the fence clip here. Flixer going for double jump Owlus. Gonna be nailing it, it looks like. Very nice. No camera turning.
Made up a lot of time on that star. Huge.
I can't tell. Is it Flixer trying to like intimidate the chat, or is it Flixer just looking at splits? It's got to be one or the other. It can't be both.
Dang, now I'm second guessing how I run my stream. Like,
It straight up looks like he's trying to, like, I don't know, make you back down from a fight or something. I'm not sure. Flixer,
yeah, why
looking a
is he
little bit
looking at- he keep-
surprised. Oh my goodness, what are we looking at right now?
yeah, I wonder if he's got some fancy imagery up on his other monitor.
Intimidating the splits. That's a good theory. I think that's possible. Speaking of the numbers, we surpassed 1.6 thousand followers yesterday, which is pretty epic. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the streams. Been popping off lately.
We need the Final Fantasy sound effect. Dun 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 dun.
I'll work on the soundboard. I don't quite have the soundboard set up quite yet.
That'd be a good one. We could have a soundboard.
It's both players nailing Tama Plus here. Which are just a tad bit behind, as that Salt Quest gave Thomkar a bit of an edge. Saves quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
Double Jump Owlus saves like, what, a second or so? But Salt Quest, you don't have to do that ledge grab, turning around business. You just jump on over and grab the star.
Yeah, Thomkar definitely has the net lead, considering they basically ended up with the same side of the pillar here.
Oh my goodness. Thomkar
It's
missing the
not
bird.
good.
Going for the backup here over the pyramid. Looks like we'll nab it okay.
Yeah, he's doing a kick. He should...
Uh-oh.
Thomkar should be fine, but...
Okay. Yep, a little bit of silly business here.
Well...
Not quite what we were looking for.
That's, you know, better than a death, but not by much, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like, I don't know. Spinning's really slow. It's hard to guesstimate how much time that lost, but I would say a death quite a bit worse. Did I say 1.6 million? I hope I didn't. That'd be weird. 1.6 trillion followers on Cool Cat Gang. That's huge. Truly changing the universe.
Alright, it's gonna get hot here. Need the lava land. Land.
Yeah, land can get really dicey. Especially if you start burning your booty in unintended ways. You, of course, want to burn your booty sometimes, but if your booty gets too hot, Mario will die, so... See if they manage to keep it cool here. A little bit of a star sink, but Flixer grabbing the bully star takes a little bit longer than 8 red coins, so looks can be deceiving. Kind of interesting to see bully star first here.
Yeah, usually you always start with reds, which is what Thomkar did. Had a really good red star. Now they're synced up here. Well, deceivingly synced up, like you said.
Thomkar's still probably around 4 seconds behind or so, maybe a little bit less.
It's a good race. This is what we expect to see from two top runners.
Oh yeah, definitely a sleeper matchup. I mean, people always pull up if, like, you know, Slippery Nip or Kano or somebody is in there, and for good reason. You know, Sweegee's on board. We got Zine vs. Sweegee coming up later today. I'm sure people are excitedly waiting for that one, but Thomkar and Flixer are two really good players.
Yeah, Thomkar went for the pro lava boost strat there, but bonked, but it wasn't a death, so able to back it up with the other volcano star, thankfully. That was a little bit sketchy, though. Had to take the full tour of the volcano.
Yeah, now we're going to have to see him go for the bully star while Flixer's going for reds, and Thomkar already sitting at a disadvantage here. Going to fall even more behind. As Flixer's just going to quickly grab the star, head over to HMC. He's that much
Probably
closer.
about, what, 8 seconds?
Yeah. I don't know. Some amount of time.
8:44, LOL, not bad from Flixer.
Oh, the triple jump. What was that? What was that? Was that... Did he double jump and triple jump, or is that like a long jump?
I think he knew he wasn't... he had to do a jump. He couldn't... If he tried to do a long jump, I think he was worried about getting caught or something. And yeah, you don't want to... If you get stuck on those stairs, you can fall and die. Get trapped underneath the lava. It's not a good situation, to say the least. Thomkar backing it up. It's very hard to get that triple box jump when your camera starts doing weird things. Why it's good to get it first try.
Yeah, but as I was talking about before, as we get through some pretty relatively simple stars here in HMC, maybe we see a death, but it's pretty unlikely. It does happen to the best of us, but I can't overstate how much these players are underrated. I mean, if you're looking for 2 underrated players, you don't really need to look any further. Flixer, criminally underwatched, underappreciated. Thomkar, one of those emulator players that's just absolutely cracked, goes for every single strategy, good at a bunch of different stars and categories, but, you know, it's hard because, you know, playing on an emulator, you don't get that kind of community respect a lot of the time, and switching to N64 now, I think a lot of people are going to be, you know, spending a little bit more time looking at Thomkar going, okay, maybe this guy has the moves.
Got the profile pic there.
Mark.
Alright, Flixer's on 15 pace, 1031 HMZ. I think that's like, with his skill level, that's even like mid to maybe even 4x for sure. And Thomkar is still on 15 pace as well.
Yeah, they could definitely both pull out a 15 possibly here. Depends on the late
Thomkar
game.
could PB, actually, even, because Thomkar's N64 PB is a very high 15. But what's nice for a race standard is being within, when the runners are within like 10 seconds of each other, that's 1 Bowser throw. That's like 2 BLJ retries. 1 mipsap. Mipsap.
1 mipsap, yes.
1
And
mipsap.
I'm guessing both these players will also be going for front sub here. So Flixer not having to go for chip clip, not a big surprise. But I'm gonna expect we're gonna see front sub, which means there's definitely some potential for shenanigans. Oh no, gonna go for rear sub. Very interesting. I think Thomkar will for sure. Yeah, based on where we're lining up here in the tube. No, okay. Thomkar, you're playing with my heart, buddy. Are you going for front sub or not?
Wonder if he's listening to the broadcast and... Oh, there's the... He's flipping the camera.
There we go.
Flipping the script. Hawk
So,
style.
A slight potential time save here, but I mean, you've seen incredibly strong players just get absolutely tripped up by front sub. A little bit of an interesting camera lineup here. Going to go for the across the front. Oh, no.
Missed the jump.
Oh, really, really quick backup, though. Almost losing no time there with that that backup. That's very impressive. Flixer going to be nailing the pole glitch here. Moving on to the rest of the early cycle movement. Should still be able to make it with the side flip. Not really the most
Can't get
ideal.
ultimate though. He might just have to go for the triple jump here because he missed the other triple jump. Yeah. And there it is. But that's still really good, especially considering Thomkar bonking on the pole glitch.
No. Going for a backup does nail it. A couple tries, but not going to be able to make early cycle likely here. As Flixer just barely making it on the side of the toilet bowl.
I think Thomkar still could have done it, but a couple of dusty rollouts, it would have been close. But now Thomkar is going to have to set up for a backup strat here. Falling a little bit more behind. Good lag reduction, though. It's always nice to see when, like, the MU players start pulling out the lag reductions. You know they're making a lot of progress on the N64 version.
Yeah, Thomkar's been on N64 for a while now. I mean, already he's got a 15. It's hard to imagine that he's really far behind his, you know, kind of emulator prowess at this point. Also, shoutouts to Jay Waterman in the chat, always supporting the races. As Thomkar throwing Bowser off the edge here, making an absolute disaster. Oh my god, that was kind of scary. I couldn't tell what angle he was at there.
Yeah, if there's one throw you don't want to miss, it's the Fire Sea throw. It loses the most time, and it probably loses the most confidence as well. Plus, your health is low, so it gets in your head a little bit that you're not doing... You're supposed to have low health, pretty much, but... Flixer with the BLJs, not first try.
Yeah, opening up a little bit of space here. Second volley not going to connect either. Thomkar is heading on back into the pipe, ready to set up for his own BLJs.
There it is. Oh, did I jinx him? Oh,
no.
he's... Commentator's
Do the backwards
curse.
lineup. No, you're wasting so much time turning around. I get so hyped
Still
whenever
has
someone
lead.
does a backwards BLJ. Come on, Thomkar, you got this, buddy. Oh, that's
Sticky
not
with
gonna
it. That's
clip.
gonna do it if he sticks with it.
No way.
I think. Right?
Oh my god.
Yeah! It had the, you could see he just built up the speed right at the end there. Flixer doing a little dance, but still has the lead going into bits. One throw apart, I think.
Yeah, not a huge difference at all as Thomkar struggling a bit to get in the pipe, but not a huge deal. Flixer going through this sky has been known to have some issues with sky in the past. Everybody has. We'll see if the triple jump wall kick is good. We'll see how the throws go. Definitely a nail biter. Oh no, but Flixer the one having the issues, falling back down to this little task long jump area. Flixer though falling all the way down back to the giant staircase. Thomkar right
They're
back in this one.
Yeah, they both, Thomkar could have taken the lead there, but they're each having their own mistakes. But look at this, Flixer has to wait for the platform. They're like,
oh, going for moving right side. Thomkar nails it. Flixer grabbing the standing left side as a backup, but not in the lead anymore. Thomkar's in the lead going into throws.
if you can believe it.
Oh my goodness.
It's a Friday once again. What a race. Alright, 3 throws for Thomkar. Need to be clean, too.
Oh my goodness. A little bit far right, but gonna be nailing that first one. Bonking into Bowser, though. Flixer with a chance to clutch this one out in the final moments. 2 throws down, 1 more throw to go. Thomkar's second throw is good, but 1 more throw for Flixer is all he needs, and he misses it far left.
It's no good.
Oh
wide
no.
left.
Oh, but
then Thomkar goes wide right.
No, dude. Oh my god. Flixer clutching it out with the 3rd toss after the miss. What a throw. What a throw by both players. Absolutely nuts.
Couple of 16s too, very nice. 1646 and 1650. After all that, like 4 seconds apart.
Oh, I didn't stop the timer somehow. Awkward. Oh, it has the wrong source selected. Never mind. Weird damn. Oh, don't worry. Just look at my web browser for a second. All good. Okay. Always professional here at CCG. No mess ups.
It's me, Mario.
So 4 seconds. That's not a huge difference. Anything could have. There's really any little one mistake. One of the throws. Obviously, Thomkar missed early cycle and Fire Sea. And they were pretty much 4 seconds apart for a lot of the race, 4 to 10. So, very excellent first race the whole way through. And Flixer struggles with the BLJs. Keep that in mind as we go into game 2.
Yeah, it's hard to say if that's going to be a trend or if that's just a one-time thing for Flixer here in this series. Everybody always gets tripped up on BLJs sometimes, and nobody's, super consistent, unless maybe you're Sweegie, you're Aki. I'll let you call yourself consistent at BLJs for sure. But, anybody else, you're gonna get stumped sometimes.
It's really all about that rhythm. What is it? It's like like that.
I don't know. I just hit the button. I don't usually make noises when I do it. That could be a strat, though.
When I start doing runs, I'm gonna actually try that rhythm because I think that's the rhythm, and I'm very musically gifted, I guess, talent. I my strength is rhythm. So
there's some kind of weird thing that's gone around for a while where it's people will be like, all right, you gotta mash at the speed, the BPM of Kesha's poker face or something. I can't remember what song it was, but it's some really random 2012's pop anthem.
Or Eye of the Tiger. Right?
I don't know.
I saw this on Lunar Jump stream, but apparently I forget what the BPM is, but it's whatever that BPM is good for catching your BLJs.
Couldn't tell you. All I know is we got a hot matchup going into game number 2 here. Thomkar a little bit behind this time into the Dark World pipe, but not a huge deal. Dark World trap hole, I suppose. Not really a pipe.
Thomkar going for Tsukijima with the turnaround. Maybe probably gonna do the box rollout.
Oh no, and this is why a lot of players will not mess with this strat in races. It's just way too crazy. Diving straight into the pipe or into the hole. I mean, rough.
It's one thing doing that and knowing that's okay if I go for it because you know, but in a race it's a different scenario. There's really no easy way to grab this red though. Thomkar sticking to his guns here, but Flixer taking a fall there. That's a problem. When you bonk in this game, Mario will keep going backwards and keep falling just to piss you off, essentially. Until he, like, reaches flat ground. But nowhere near the amount of mistakes that Thomkar took with the death and such. I've been told the beats per minute is 450 beats per minute for the BOJs. I hope that was something close to what I was doing, because I don't want to give out the wrong information. But yeah, if you look up a metronome, it's about 450 beats per minute. Quarter notes being the main note.
Yeah, we might have to get some Thomkars in the chat for the Thomkar mobile to get rolling here.
Doing some weird stuff with the camera there, but probably like it's always better to do that than to rage pause.
Lag reduction. Has Flixer had the backwards cap on the whole time? Is that a new addition? I think that's a new addition, isn't it?
Oh, it's backwards. Yeah, I think that's new.
Getting the Ash Ketchum going on might make him the very best.
Yeah, but this cannonless is backwards too. What's going on?
Dude, people are getting so good at single jump owlless. It's actually cracked.
Yeah, that used to be like a world record strat, and now it's like the standard. No good from Thomkar. 1 for 2 now on Salt class.
Also getting that single jump.
All that time.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out really well in the first race. This time around, not so much. We'll see if he goes for Salt again. If he goes for Salt again, it could be really, really disastrous, potentially, but we'll see what happens.
Here we go!
He's doing it.
Oh, and getting the ledge grab here. What's the backup? It's going to be Sock Boulder. Smart decision.
Doesn't look like the best setup, which means it'll work, right?
Oh, no.
No good!
Yeah, it looked a little bit rushed to me as well. Oh no, Thomkar's having a moment here in Womp's Fortress, and versus a player like Flixer, you're down 0-1. This is not a good position to be in. Do not go for what? No coins?
Wow.
Okay, what a gamer.
There was no setup for that.
Alright. Thomkar just don't care, dude. Thomkar does not give a heck.
You're supposed to use those coins as a visual cue, but once you collect them, you know, you kind of just have to use the texture of the plank.
God, I love Thomkar.
So, yeah, Thomkar is boss. Double jump owlless. Oh no! It's a toughie.
Flixer here on into SSL. Gonna go for Tama Plus again, guaranteed. We will see how it goes. No death
Very
there.
close to the pit. Wow.
Oh, grabbing the star though. Oh, okay.
No! Yeah, so that whole angle looked like it was too far to the left. There was a couple of close calls, and yeah, that's not ideal. But Thomkar just grabbing and Mario's doing pull-ups over there on the ledge, so having a hard time making up the time.
Yeah, if you get too close to that fence there, you can just kind of grab the ledge while holding the bomb, and you're pretty much dead 100% of the time. But sitting 2 stars ahead. Yep.
You know, thanks for the good luck to the runners, Nurse Allison Rose. Welcome in.
Legendary SMO specialist, Nurse Allison Rose. Very cool. Thomkar going for some Talon's backups yet again. Always terrifying.
Here we go!
Alright, it's getting hot on Flixer's end over here. Lethal Lava Land. Thomkar throws away the bomb, has one more chance at Plus before each missed attempt loses a lot of time. Ooh, Flixer, look out. Down to his last health here. Doesn't want to take a death. Good save. Very good save on Flixer's end. Keeping it together, probably, if he does watch the race, he knows he has a pretty sizable lead here, but it's not insurmountable.
Side hop good for our friend Flixer here on the left, but Thomkar falling a little bit far behind, like more and more here as the game goes on. Just can't quite get it together, can't quite string the moves together. And when you can't do that versus a player like Flixer, you are not going to be in the lead. I mean, Flixer is not someone who's known for making mistakes, known for playing extremely risky or anything like that. So those opportunities for massive comebacks aren't really that possible. I mean, we could see him completely melt down in the sky. We saw him lose a lot of time there, but we also saw that, you know, Thomkar is not exactly invulnerable in Sky either, so Thomkar is definitely going to have to bring his A game here and just kind of hope for the best.
Yeah, in the chat, Thomkar says, yeah, this ain't looking good for me, Keck W. But if anything, you know, it could be reverse commentator's curse, try to get us into a game 3, you know, decider, so it's not over yet.
Yeah, and the good news is this group is very much not over yet. Taking a while to get this group situated. A lot of players in this group not really playing a ton of Mario right now, so kind of understandable that it's taking a bit of time, but all players, GTM, Flixer, and Thomkar are still in the running are sitting at 1 win, 0 losses right now. So even if Thomkar loses here, considering the caliber of the other players, it's very much possible that there's a 3-way tie going on. But we'll have to see what happens. I'm hoping there's not, because I would love to get to the playoffs, but you know, could be interesting for the watchers.
Yeah, I kind of feel like there might be some script just trying to make this as hard as possible for Saren. Yeah, that's not good on Flixer's end. Going left side, triple jump, wall kick, back up.
Oh man.
It's not good. This is a tough backup. And he got it. Second try.
Yeah, Flixer, no... What's the word? No stranger to those sorts of mistakes. When you get a time like a 15:21, and with how much Mario Flixer has played in general, I mean, if you look at his categories in every PB, they're just bonkers. You've made, like, pretty much every mistake in Mario.
Chat.
God, I love Antoine.
Yeah, we got a hot day for you. Lots of, this first game and first couple games have been exciting here for this match, but we've got matches throughout the entire day for this particular category. Including, what, Sweegie and Zine at, like, 4:30? Is that correct?
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a boring match, honestly. Can't see either of those players playing very well.
I feel like Sweegie's gonna end up, like, dying in Fire Sea 5 times, totally.
Hopefully not.
Kidding, of course. Kidding, of course.
I'm contractually obligated to encourage all players to do well, although I would love to see, personally, 2 players just have a complete spaghetti fest and die about 17 times, but, you know.
This is definitely not as good of a run for either player. Flixer's like 50 seconds behind his last run. Thomkar getting bad boulders. He's probably about a minute behind his last run. But given honestly what happened on Thomkar's side, it's surprising that he's still this close.
Wait, you guys want biased commentary? I can be biased. Thomkar, kick this guy's ass. Let's go. Come on.
Let's go, Thomkar.
No, Thomkar, why?
Oh!
That's not how you do. That's not how you do what I asked.
Not how ass is kicked.
That's a good backup, though. Pretty fast bunny catch on the rebound, I guess. Looking for silver linings here. Thomkar supporters are crying right now. All the points are on the line.
Ooh, Cartoon Buffoon versus Benji at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's a good one, too. I feel like their PBs are relatively close.
Here we go!
Crouton's been racing. Benji's obviously popping off every day, so...
Wait, what is the ASDF movie reference here? I don't get it. I'm lost. Someone please explain.
I'm assuming it has to do with, like, mashing on a keyboard.
No, there's like a YouTube
Right.
series of just like really stupid like memes from like 2006.
The golden age of YouTube, 2006 through 2008.
Oh, Tom SKA. Okay. Got close. Almost the same name. Flixer here, missing the early cycle. This is honestly not looking too far apart anymore. I mean, Thomkar has a good Fire Sea, and Flixer struggles a bit on BLJs or Sky. Thomkar could definitely clutch this out. Just has to play really well. Okay, I just need to stop talking ever. So basically, Thomkar has to just completely fall flat on his face, not make any good plays.
He gets the backup here, but then I just don't see it being fast enough for early cycle, especially
Thomkar,
since he just
what?
pounded the lava with his booty.
Oh no.
It's not great. But Flixer missed the early cycle as well, so Thomkar's not really losing any time here.
Oh no. Flixer is not in a good way right now. Oh no, Flixer dying on Bowser 2. This is exactly the opening Thomkar needed as he goes for
Thomkar's gonna squeak right in!
a single burn to grab the lead here. What a ridiculous turn of events here in Fire Sea. Thomkar back in this one. Can bring it to a game 3. Come on, Thomkar. We believe in you.
If he misses the throw here, I will literally slap my cheeks here. There's no way. It's scripted if he misses
Oh,
the... He
Thomkar.
can't grab the tail! My cheeks!
Oh my god, Thomkar. Thank god. Oh my goodness. Please, just grab the tail. Don't die. Oh, just don't
Do the
die.
trick. You already brushed the hitbox.
Just grab the tail normally. It's all good, buddy. Oh god. Oh no.
Please, please, please. Come on, guys.
All right. So, yeah, nothing happened in Fire Sea. Basically just a snore fest. Flixer still with the lead here. A little bit Slater though. You know, Thomkar closing the gap a little bit through some very powerful gameplay. Definitely no mistakes on Thomkar's side.
Yeah, let's just pretend that Thomkar got early cycle and Flixer didn't, because they're about 10 seconds closer.
Yeah, we'll just pretend.
Ooh, that'll connect. With a launch. That's huge for Flixer.
Oh no. The devastating bonk. How will he recover as Thomkar is setting up for his own BLJs? Can he get the first wave here? Maybe a first connection. Can he get the long jump? Better question. Doesn't look like the BLJs are working out for Thomkar right now. Flixer, of course, not having to reset on the second staircase and is into bits. Thomkar just throwing away the opportunities here, unfortunately. There's the connection. A quick turnaround of the staircase. Flixer, here in Sky, had some issues last race. Had some struggles with the Bowser stages in general, and taking a fall here.
That's, I was gonna say a death in Sky, but even like these little things, well, you see Thomkar getting the second BLJ pretty quickly.
Yep.
They're about a throw and a half apart. Interesting.
Another race potentially down to the wire here. Is Flixer going for moving right side? Will we be able to nail it? It looks good. Thomkar having some pretty big shoes to fill now. Has to pray for some missed throws as well.
Super clean. From Flixer. After that bonk.
Nails the moving right side. Can Flixer get these throws? That is the question. If Flixer gets these 3 throws, he is getting the win, and Thomkar taking a little bit too risky on the elevator cycles. Gonna fall down. That's probably gonna be it here. Would have to have a absolutely colossal meltdown here for Flixer, which is not gonna happen. Nails it. 3 throws. Gonna close it out 2-0. With a 17-35, that is not a fantastic time for this this matchup. Surprising to win with that.
Yeah, a lot of mistakes on both ends.
Oh, what?
The main thing is that
imagine
Flixer
if that lost him the race. Imagine.
You fool!
That could have been an absolute disaster.
It's me.
It's a U. 1737, and Thomkar should still get a sub 19 here pretty easily, even with a missed throw or 2. And there's a missed throw, so clicky, clicky, clicky on the camera. Always better than rage pausing. At the very least, the camera mashing is just gonna cause you lag, whereas pausing definitely loses you frames.
Oh man, that was.
Oh,
Was that an accident, or you just
Had
think you had
to have
enough
been.
speed? That was a sick tail grab, though.
very good. And then GG's to Thomkar.
Oh, what a rough break for Thomkar. I mean, he had all the opportunity in the world there to come back, but unfortunately just wasn't able to get it. With a Death and Dark World with a Candleless Meltdown, it's hard to keep your mentality in check, especially when you don't know where your racer opponent is at. So I don't blame Thomkar here, but we will get set up here for the game number 3. It doesn't matter anymore, but you got some time to kill.
It's fun to watch. And fun to play. Thomkar can get some redemption points here. Something weird's happening to his stream there, is he?
Speed
Did he
hacking,
pre-record his...
potentially.
Oh yeah, no, he pre-recorded his trio of races.
Yes, you are correct. Adam has cracked the code.
And that's perfectly fine.
It's me, Mario.
I think Flixer's is definitely live, though.
No,
Okay.
neither of
Right?
them are live.
Oh. Well, Flixer's fooled me. All these
Going
faces
to,
at the camera.
Yours truly.
Chalk up another point here for Flixer so that Thero does not yell at me in my DMs like he did last race.
I got shysted.
Yeah, these players are pretty good natured. That is very true. Alright, game number 3. Thomkar's honor on the line here. Flixer just wants to win. Wants to be the very best.
Let's see a PB from Thomkar.
Okay, that's a bold prediction. Last time I predicted a PB, it almost happened, so... Actually, last 2 times I predicted a PB. I guess one of the times was kind of cheating. But yesterday in the SMO tournament, we almost had a sub-hour, and directly before that on Twitter, someone was like, who's gonna get the next sub-hour? And I was like, Speed, and then he literally almost did in this race, like, 10
You're right,
minutes
yeah,
later.
I saw that. Flixer's dead.
Yeah, Flixer taking a death here. Thomkar still opting to go for the Tsukushima movement, but not gonna grab the right angle and smartly gonna kick.
Good backup this time from Thomkar. Much safer and probably still Shigura's cycle pace. Even with the shock, to be honest. Ooh, yeah. Yep, there it is.
Oh no. Flixer with the blocking his sun from the eye, the sun from the eyes, or the salute. I'm not really too sure, but takes 2 deaths in Dark World. Thomkar probably wishing this happened in race number 1.
Yeah, that's the thing is his had Flixer lost the close race 1, this would look really bad for the set for Flixer, because being that this is pre-recorded, he would have known that he would have, you know, probably lost the set had it, unless of course he comes back here. And yeah, speed, SMO, very close to the sub 1 hour on our stream. I believe that was yesterday, right? It was just yesterday? Holy crap. They're so damn close too. Their PB was so close before, now it's even closer, so it might actually happen on stream. I'd like to see that.
Thomkar spamming his own copy pasta to give himself energy. That is a new strategy in the Cool Cat Gang chat. I've not seen it before. We'll see if it pays off. Chat apparently getting behind the chant, which is very powerful. We've seen copy pastas turn the tides of battles before, so we'll see if it happens again as Thomkar is unable to grab this salt class. I'm not sure if the copy pastas are working. Might not be enough quantity? I'm not sure. Maybe the quality is just not there. I don't know. Some master change potentially.
I'll try to help out with my favorite copy pasta of all time.
Alright, Thomkar nailing it. Salt Quest second try this time. No cannonless meltdown for Thomkar. Love to see it.
There we go. That should get the runners going. Thomkar is ahead of PB, even with the missed salt class. So, we shall see.
Hey, Tama plus here for Thomkar.
Very sketchy turnaround area, but using the slope very nicely to adjust the angle, and it was so good at the end of it. Just being able to correct it and kind of slide right in there. Love to see it.
Yeah, always nice to see, especially on a trick as complicated and as fast-paced as Tama plus, players just reacting to those small errors and just correct them on the fly. I think it's sign of a strong runner.
Man, he almost overshot the talent again. A lot of sauce in that Mario.
I'll start talking about food. I am actually starving over here. I woke up and started stream and a little bit low on the commentators today, so I'm gonna have to be in the booth for a while. Trying to get a snack after this race. Commentating on an empty stomach is not great. A little bit tiring.
If you want to get some food for the next, like, 10 minutes, I can do solo comms if you want.
Nah, we're chilling. Have some time before the next race.
Oh, okay, that's good.
If it helps, I just ate a lovely meal. Thank you, Menace. Yeah, that helps a lot. Knowing that you're not hungry makes me less hungry.
Flixer's having some issues with backup on the talon here. Might not. I can't see what happened. Okay, he's got it. Stream froze on my end.
A little bit of internet lag action. Made me a little nervous, not gonna lie. We've had 2 good days of streams. It's gonna be fine, guys. This isn't a jinx, this isn't a curse. The internet will stay up. 100%. I'm willing it into existence. Oh, it's Thomkar going a little bit far left, not enough distance. Gonna be able to grab it though. I was a little bit scared of a wall kick angle. I wasn't sure if that was gonna grab the wall, but does manage to do so. Flixer going for the full setup on plus here. Just wants to get this star. Totally understandable. No more backups left. As I will remind everybody in the chat that these tournaments here, the 16-star Open, are absolutely loaded with top-tier players and rocking a $2,000 prize pool sponsored by Urban Arts, our fantastic charity sponsor.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about Urban Arts in a while. What the heck's wrong with us?
Yeah, we kind of gloss over here at the CCG that we have insanely massive prize pools for some reason. I should probably plug those a little bit more. I feel like that would probably generate a little bit of hype. You know, it's good to be able to, you know, throw some money back into the community. Especially if it's not coming directly out of my pocket, because I am extremely broke. So shout outs to Urban Arts for supporting us. We will be supporting them with more fundraisers in the future to give a little bit of that prize pool money back. But yeah, we love Urban Arts and what they do. Fantastic charity. They support underprivileged students in the United States to get into college for the arts and technology surrounding game design, providing on-site learning locations, online classes, scholarships, all sorts of stuff to help kids get into college. And they have a 100% acceptance rate from students that get into their program, through their program. They all get into college. So yeah, make sure to check them out. Yeah, $2,000 is like nothing for Mario 64, honestly. Yeah, as you know, here at the Cool Cat Gang, we're all about the money. As Thomkar is all about this lead right now. Unfortunately, this couldn't have been the Game 2 situation. You know, it's always better when the Game 3 is kind of high stakes, you know? Always a little bit low-key, kind of laid back on Game 3 when it doesn't really matter, but...
I kind of wish Thomkar would have switched the order of his... Like, he would have went to the third one before the second one.
Just rearranged the VOD. Pulled a fast one on the production team. Yeah, definitely wish that happened.
That would have been bad, but also good, I guess.
No, it just would have been bad for sure. Oh my god. Dude, I've literally done it before where I've accidentally started one pre-record at race number 2 and then didn't realize, so like none of the races mattered that we broadcast, and I was just like, oh well, I guess this is the winner.
That was OOT? Was that OOT?
No, that was 16 star. It was a long time ago. I can't remember who it was. It was like Twisted Duck versus somebody. Flixer here with a couple more stars to grab an HMC. This Toad Star going to be a quick one, of course. Thomkar can't grab this rabbit. He's just like lubed up with butter or like Crisco oil or something. I'm not really sure what he's got on him, but that dude cannot be grabbed. Alright, so coming up to front,
Yeah, it
up
really
here.
stinks too because he really was on PB pace, I think.
Wait, what messed up the PB pace? I'm confused.
Well, he missed MIPS. If you're talking about Thomkar,
Oh.
not missing front sub too is bad.
Oof. Okay. A little bit dicey on the backups this time, but does make it onto the sub. But that's a pretty good chunk of time lost there. At least 5 seconds.
Thomkar, breaking news says still am on PB pace, I think. So let's see it. Yeah, it looks like it's possible.
Possible, but probably unlikely here, but we're nabbing the pole glitch this time. Thomkar having issues with it in the last 2 races, but oh, come on, Thomkar. I'm trying to talk you up, buddy.
Damn it!
I'm trying so hard.
I know.
At least
Maybe you can still get... Oh! Look at this movement! 1, 2, 3!
No!
What a firstie!
Alright, commentators no longer allowed to talk about Thomkar's perspective. It's all on Flixer now. Every time we talk about Thomkar, we're just like wrecking him.
Let's jinx Flixer instead.
Oh no, Thomkar. Okay, I'm not looking. My eyes are closed. No, my eyes were closed. No, my eyes weren't closed. I lied.
I was looking
God
still. I got scared.
What is this race right now? Thomkar, please.
Wow. It's a lot closer now. Flixer back in it here.
It's insanely close. It does not get closer. I mean, Flixer on pace for the early cycle. Thomkar no longer. Flixer actually in the lead at this moment. Not only is... Okay, I guess he's not actually ahead in terms of the visual, but can still make this early cycle. While Thomkar's gonna have to wait. See if Flixer makes it. Looks like we will.
No wall kick needed. There
oh,
it is.
No, Thomkar, please don't miss normal. No.
Losing speed. It's not good.
Oh my god, Thomkar is literally right on the edge. I think if he was like 1 pixel further to the left, he would have just fallen.
Yeah, because he got that weird speed thing.
Thomkar playing so risky on the cusp of death, but does make it into the toilet bowl. I gotta say, I'm retracting my statement that MIPS is covered in lube. I think that Thomkar might have like dunked his entire like controller in just a vat of super lube, and that is potentially what is happening here.
Maybe forgot to wipe his hands off before the race. Well, still a close race, just a lot in Flixer's favor now. We're probably not gonna see a 16 here. Ooh, Flixer with a costly failed BLJ there. Oh, but he gets it second try. Thomkar dropping the match. Having some issues getting it going here. There you go. And a great second BLJ from Flixer. Mainly the ending there. Getting the strat where you utilize the speed to clip into the hole. Hole in one, as they say. But yeah, Flixer trying to go 3-0 here. It's in his control now. And he falls. Does not connect on the third jump for the triple jump. Still got a lead though, but it's a lot closer. Thomkar's got some good speed here. Oh my. I can't believe it. And Thomkar nails the triple jump. No, he doesn't! What happened there? Huh. He must have just not had enough height to get over the wall? Huh. That's crazy. I could have sworn that he had it. But Flixer also having his troubles with the same left side even triple jump wall kick. This is kind of crazy. Oh, Thomkar just can't get it. And he falls again. That's not good. No. All right, Flixer though. GG's on getting it, and free throws. Let's do it, Flixer. Let's do it.
I'm rooting against Flixer. Come on, Flixer, miss some throws. I want to see Thomkar win one, please. Come on.
Oh yeah, there's so much potential here.
No.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh.
That's
Oh.
going to hit. Yeah.
Tragic.
And
Oh, let's
that
go.
one might not.
Flixer opening a gate.
One
Come on.
miss.
Come on,
One
Thomkar.
miss.
Perfect throws. Come on, come on, come on. Flixer. One more. Come on.
One more miss could do it.
One more.
Weird camera.
No.
Nah, that's perfect.
It
All
never
right, Ouija
works,
fool,
dude.
Ouija fool.
It never works. Dude, he did it last time.
Oh wow, look at these throws from Thomkar.
Anytime
One
you root
spin.
against a runner, it just never works. Like, look at that. We cursed Thomkar.
Yeah, but the first two were good. He was doing the one spin. See, GG's. Good set. I feel like very entertaining set, even though they all went to Flixer.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting watching these players, because it's like, you know, looking at this matchup, anybody from the outside looking in is probably like, I could never win a race against these guys. And then you see them bust out the 1843, 1819 in a race scenario, and you're like, okay, you know, maybe. Like, if you ever pop into the Discord, the SM64 Discord, to like a 16-star race ping, half the time it's somebody with like a 23 being like, what is your PB? And then someone saying like they have a sub 20, and they're like, okay, that's unfair, I will not race. And it's like, dude, just race. Like, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. Like, yeah,
unless you're like top 3 even, like, but even then it's, you know, it's, I mean, look at Flixer, 15-21, pulling out a couple of, I think a 16, a 17, and an 18. So you could have a 17. You could be 2 minutes behind his PB and still potentially win 2 of these races. It's always good to try.
Yeah, the saying goes, anything could happen in a race, and it is very much true. But Flixer pulling out the win here in this one, going up to 2-0 in the group. Pretty much punching his ticket through. Pretty epic. But could still be a 3-way tie. We'll have to see what happens. Thomkar beats GTM. GTM beats Flixer. Could be a whole another race series going on. But that's for another day. It's a story to tell in the future, potentially. So we'll have to move on to the next race, which is coming up in just a little bit. So don't go anywhere.
Let's go.
In fact, if you don't already follow, please follow the channel. We've got more 16-star coming up in the near future. The playoff brackets are starting up in a week or two. It's going to be a little bit crazy here on the channel, a little bit busy. So if you like Mario racing, if you like speedrun content in general, do drop a follow. Check us out on Twitter, in the Discord, all that good stuff.